G'day guys, Ronny Dahl, Four Wheeling Australia. A couple of updates for you about the 79 series, the Hilux, Project Prado, and I want to show you something really cool. I haven't opened it yet. It's made out of old Land Rover parts, so I think a lot of Land Rover enthusiasts and old school four-wheel drive enthusiasts would really appreciate this. That's coming up. The four-wheel drive adventure shows, they're also coming up, and I have an exciting thing to tell you about modified. The 79 series Landcruiser, the one that's been with me for 8 years. Not the vehicle that started the channel, but has been there for most of the channel's life. That I've currently stripped down to just the tray and the cab really. We're pulling out the back seats. I've ripped off the old roof rack. We're putting on a new roof rack for obvious reasons. If you followed previous videos, you'd know why. Project Black is now disappearing, not because I don't like it, it's because I no longer need it. And the reason why I no longer need it is we have a Prado over here, so I don't need to have all the stuff in my car. That's the camera car. I no longer need to have like an independent system where I charge and all that stuff. I can do that with the help of the Prado. Chris's car, not my car, just to clarify. So the 79, it's going to look wicked once it's done. We are changing pretty much every single thing on that vehicle apart from the tray and the motor. Everything else is pretty much getting changed. That will be, or should be, finished for the Perth Four-Wheel Drive and Adventure Show. It will be there, hopefully finished. And then it'll be revealed later in a special video with what we've done to the Cruiser, after we've done a few trips in it though. I cannot wait to get it back on the road, and I'm sure a lot of you guys cannot wait to see it back as well. So let's bring back the 79. Is Project Luxie over? Is it finished? Not yet. We still want to tune the engine. We still want to put a diff locker in. I've actually got a diff locker sitting at Medicar, but we're trying to find a better diff ratio for the Hilux. No one has changed the diff ratios on the N80 yet, so we're trying to source some new diff ratios so I can improve my fuel economy, because I put a Richards lock-up torque converter kit inside the Hilux and it made no difference to my fuel economy, unfortunately. It does help the slightest bit with towing by holding the gears a bit longer, but that's about it. So we need those diff ratios. All that's to come. Something that is coming though is my dust proofing, which we're out here filming today. And speaking of other things we're filming today, Project Prado. Where is that at? Well, we hadn't actually finished episode 2 yet. We're going to go to the studio after we're done out here in the bush and finish that. It's a Friday today, so we'll be probably pizzas tonight at the studio to finish some parts of part 2 of Project Prado. Modified. 2 big things have happened recently. The first one, we caught up with Grizzly Bear. If you're familiar with those guys, they've been around the world in their awesome Defender. It's a wicked Defender, probably one of the best Defenders I reckon that will be featured on Modified. Lee and Steph came back to Australia after visiting 36 countries. Awesome episode, can't wait to show you guys that one. There'll be a lot of people who will be hanging to see that episode. We're now at the exciting end of this build, and we're going to go to the inside of this eventually. But before we do that, there is so much happening on the outside of this camper. We'll let Lee and Steph take it away in a sec. But just think about it. These guys have been through 36 countries in this as their home.
As Ronny mentioned, this has been a home for 36 countries, which has been 4 years.
The next thing that has happened to Modified these guys here, TAMER eStore in particular, have come on board and they're sponsoring the modified shows here on. I am super wrapped with that because that helps so much when it comes to, you know, funding cameramen and fuel and just reaching out to these people and traveling to film these shows, the modified ones in particular. So that is one of the best things that's happened to the channel so far. Now let's go and have a look at this thing that's made out of old Land Rovers. Alright guys, this is Chris. You probably know him from the Project Prado. Now I've got you here because I want to show you this as well.
Present?
No, it's not a present. It's not a present. This is for me.
What am I doing here then?
Well, you kind of know what we are going to look at, but neither of us have actually had it in our hand and seen it firsthand yet. So this is
Bottle of whiskey?
Rec Watches. Let's turn this noisy thing off. This is by Rec Watches. Now, you know, with the YouTube channel, I'm full driving. I'm not going to sit here and try and flog watches to you guys, but this is a unique timepiece. This is, not only is it made close to where I was actually born in Denmark, I believe that's where it's, because that's where it's sent from. It came from a place called Kolding. It's 30 k's from where my actual birthplace.
No way. That's cool.
In Denmark, which is really bizarre, right?
Cool.
But this is made out of old parts of a Land Rover Defender. I just don't want to tear it open yet. I've been holding onto this for a week. Been waiting for a moment to open it. It's a 2003 Land Rover Defender 110 that it's from.
I actually had one of them.
A 110?
I had a single cab.
Oh, 90. Okay. Well,
it's not it.
because we've got a VIN number here. We
That's
can
not it.
check that VIN number. I'm going to do it now. I'm going to do it. So this is the R&R Rockfighter
Breaking
watch.
the seal.
Oh,
Look at the packaging.
it's a box in a box. This is the most exciting unboxing I've done. I don't really do unboxing videos. This is probably the only unboxing video I've ever done, actually.
It looks expensive.
Wow,
that's
look
cool.
at that. There it is.
Wow. So it's made from what part of the Land Rover?
It's made from, I think, the door.
The door of a Land Rover.
The door of a Land Rover.
No way.
These are all pieces. Land Rover Defender.
I haven't had any Land Rover jokes.
It looks like a Land Rover. There'll be Land Rover jokes for sure. There'll be the reason why this watch is made in the first place.
Somebody's going to drop one in. I don't think we should say it.
1 in 463 pieces. But here it comes, guys. I'm going to drop it to you now. Yes, there is a discount code. I can see the jokes already. No, there is a seriously big discount code. It is Ronny 30 for 30% off. That is a big discount code considering how much these watches are actually worth.
Chuck it on.
There's the Rock watch. Should I leave the tag on? Because that's what you do. Yeah. Feels a bit foreign. I haven't worn a watch for a long time. I'll get used to it. Time to talk about the full drive adventure shows. Adelaide is coming up. I will be in Adelaide. I'll bring Luxie. I'll bring the trailer. In the meantime, while I'm in Adelaide, the 79 is being rebuilt. And then when I come back, hopefully everything will be ready on it. I think I'll be driving it out of Heine's electrical workshop the day I need to go to the Perth show. So probably on that Thursday, I'll get the car back, the 79 back. I'll bring that to the full drive adventure show in Perth. So if you want to see the 79, it's all in its new skin and what I've done to it, you have to go there to have a look. Everyone else, if you can't make it there, you'll see it later on in a special feature. I won't spoil it. All right, guys, see you next time. It's time to go.